think of that one decision that you're not able to take because of a dilemma. So on your diary, write down one decision that you are not able to take because of a dilemma. Now, this decision can be, should I quit my job to start my business? Something as big as that, or something even smaller. Right? Should I be on a diet or should I not? Should I want to stop eating junk food, but I'm not able to do that. It can be anything like that. One part of me wants to eat junk food, one part of me wants to be healthy. When anybody has a dilemma, it feels like they have two sides to them. And I thought of should I pick? Okay. So I realized that in the recent past, I started eating snacks with my tea in the evening. Okay. So that's something that is bothering me because I'm like, it's not a habit that I want to continue. So I want to let go. But then there is one side of me wants to continue eating snacks because it's New Year time and it's gotten into a little bit of a routine, watching TV and having some snacks with chai. It's like gives me pleasure, right? So there's one side of me which is saying, it's okay, yeah, don't be so strict on yourself. Okay. There's other side of me which is saying, yeah, you better give it up now before it turns into a habit. So I was like, no, this is not okay. I need to do some process, otherwise I will continue doing this. Okay. So when I said that, you will notice that automatically my hands are moving in a certain way. When you work with a client also, you will notice that they will be actually using their hands like this, like this. So you will see which side of them wants to do one thing and which side wants to do the other. So I want you to now just, if you want, close your eyes if it helps you. Just get in touch with yourself, everybody, and find out which side of you wants to do one thing and which side of you wants to do the other thing. For example, this side of me wants to progress and this side of me is lazy. Have you all figured out the sides? Which side is one thing and which side is the other? Intuitively, you will feel it. Which side of is holding you back, which side wants to progress, whatever. Okay. Now let's just quickly understand how the parts integration process works. Okay. Now, if you're working with the client, you'll do the same thing. You will ask them to identify the two sides. So let's say somebody who is a smoker. So you'll ask them which side of you wants to give up smoking and which side of you wants to continue smoking. Okay. So they'll tell you a side. You don't tell them the side. They'll tell you a side. And with yourself, just if you're doing it for yourself, just identify a side. Okay. Once they're done with that, you will ask them to hold their hands up like this as though it's a weighing scale. Okay. And you all can do that with me. Just hold your hands up like this. Okay. Like it's a weighing scale. Okay. Weighing options. And when they're holding this way, you ask them to talk about the side of them, any one side of them. Okay. For example, the side of them that doesn't want them to quit smoking. Okay. So let's say you begin with the side that doesn't want to quit smoking, wants to continue smoking. Okay. Or wants to continue eating junk food, or wants to keep the child at home and not send them to residential school. Anyone. Okay. Pick one side and ask them to tell you all the benefits of it. Okay. Don't do the process yet. I'll take you all through it. I'm just explaining right now. Okay. Ask them to tell all the benefits. So when I'm taking you through, you think of all the benefits and you can actually say it out loud because on mute, nobody can hear you. Okay. So let me just do it and show you how I would do it with myself. Okay. The side of me that wants to eat junk food. What pleasure? Why am I doing this? What is it giving me? The side of me that wants it's just giving me some relaxation, some free time to just be myself and not worry too much. It's telling me to just sit back and be myself and not be too strict with myself. So it's asking me to just be gentle with myself, not be so strict. And it's also giving me the pleasure of eating some nice snacks and feeling good about it. What other benefit is it giving? Actually nothing. That's all. So the benefits on this side is very light. Do you understand? There are no major benefits here. So when you do it for a client, your client will automatically realize that there are a lot of negatives and not many benefits on the whatever side. You'll not tell them, they'll only figure it out. Okay. On the other side, once they say, okay, I figured out, and you can ask them, what are the cons of it? How is it hurting you in any way? Is it bad for you in any way? We'll say, yeah, of course, it's going to make me fat. It makes me lose control. It doesn't make me feel good. Long term, it's not good for me, etc., etc. Okay. And say, okay, the side of you that wants you to stop eating junk food. Okay, what are the benefits if you stop eating junk food? So I'm like, okay, if I stop eating snacks with my meals, I will stay fit. I will be able to meet my health goals. I will feel energetic. I will have more control over myself. I will feel great about myself. I will be able to get more work done. The time that I use watching TV, I will be able to utilize that to do something else. I will know that I walk the talk. I am this. I will feel so and so. All those benefits. Okay. And are there any? What are the disadvantages? Disadvantages, not much. It's just okay. So why am I eating junk food? Because it's giving me some kind of relaxation. So when you're making people do this process or you're doing it yourself, you have to figure out what is the need behind both of these. The need behind this is relaxation, is being gentle with myself. These are the two needs that have come out here. What are the needs here? Need to be powerful, need to be in control, need to feel good about myself, need to walk the talk, etc., etc. Okay, so is there a way in which you can meet the need to be relaxed and to be gentle to yourself, and at the same time be powerful, be in control, be taking action, etc., etc.? So there are some needs because of which you want to do this and you want to do this. Both are meeting some needs. Now, once this is done, once you've identified the pros and cons of both the sides, it's time to integrate. What is the meaning of, so it's parts integration, two sides of you're going to integrate. The meaning of integration is finding one single way, one way or one direction in which this person can go so that both the needs are met. Now let us say I choose just to give up junk food. What about my need for relaxation and to be gentle with myself? That will not get met. Do you understand? Now, if a person, I want to quit smoking, what about my need to bond with my friends? What about my need to relax? What about my need to feel like a man or like a woman or whatever that I get by smoking? Those needs will not get met. Then the person is not going to quit smoking. So, if you want them to quit or they want to quit smoking, they need to find one way in which these other needs are also met, which is getting met by the current behavior. Once you weighed it down, then you'll ask them to stretch out their hands like this out. If you want, stretch out more like this, okay? And facing each other like this. So your palm should be facing, how do I show you? Your palm should be facing in front like this. So stretch out your arm, the Titanic style, okay? Stretch out your arms in the Titanic style, okay? And you will ask them to focus on in front of them and see a future, or see a way in which all these needs are met. So you need to relax and you need to be gentle with yourself. At the same time, you're living in a way, you're doing things so that you are proactive, you are in control, you're doing what you need to do, you're feeling good about yourself, and you're also being gentle. So you create a picture, you're creating a scene in front of you. Just weigh your options and then put your hands out and start creating one way. Just let your unconscious mind lead you. Think of the way in which you can meet all your needs, and it's going to happen, okay? And finally, when your hands come together and you've got the answer, you bring your hand to yourself and you are done. Okay. So shall we begin, everybody? Are you all ready? Okay. Okay. So I want you to both bring both your hands out in front of you like this. Okay. And if closing your eyes helps, you may close your eyes now. Okay. And you are aware now of two options in front of you, two ways of being or two actions or two things that you do not know which one to decide from. And as you are holding your hands in front of you like this, with two sides of you trying to decide what to do, I want you to focus on any one hand of yours. Focus on any one hand of yours, one side of you, and start saying out loud what are the benefits that you're getting when you do this side, when you do this behavior, or you take this action. What are the benefits? Why is one side of you wanting to do this behavior? You can keep moving your hand and you can keep saying out loud all the benefits that you're getting. That's right, Shilpa. That's right, Pallavi. Very nice. That's right. What are the benefits that you're getting by doing this side? Why are you wanting to do this side? What are your needs? What are your needs? What needs will be met if you continue doing this, or if you take this side, if you take this way? That's right. Very nice. That's right. That's right. Become aware of all the benefits of taking this action. And also, simultaneously, become aware of what will not happen for you, or what will not work, or what is not okay on this side, what you're uncomfortable of. Is there anything you're uncomfortable about on this side? What are you uncomfortable about? How is taking this decision or this way or this action going to impact you, both positively as well as in a disempowering way? Become aware of that. That's right. Very nice. Please keep your videos on so I can see you doing it. Very nice. And become aware of this option and how it is impacting your life, both in an empowering way. What is it going to do? There are obviously some needs that are being met. That is the reason why you're wanting to do it or you're continuing to do it. And as you become aware of this side, I want you to now gently shift your focus to the other hand, the other side of you, the other option or the other way or the other way of being. Become aware of this now and say out loud all the benefits that you will get or you are getting by doing this side. Weigh this option. What is it doing for you? What is it giving you? How is it making you feel? Why do you want to take that this side? What is it going to do for you? And also becoming aware if there is any discomfort or any effect, adverse effect that it's going to do. What is it going to do for you long term by taking this path? How is it going to benefit you or how is it going to hurt you? Become aware of this option now and mainly become aware of all your needs on this side. What are your needs that are going to be met by taking this option? Say it out loud. What are the needs that are going to be met by taking this option? That is right. That is right. So you now have in front of you two options, one on your left and one on your right. And you know now both the pros and cons of both these options. But you're also aware that it doesn't have to be only these two ways. There can be one way that you can create that's going to give you what you want, a creative way that you can make or you can create in front of your eyes now. I want you to now stretch out your hands to your sides and becoming aware that there are some needs that are met on your left and some needs that are met on your right. Become aware of these needs that you have as a person. Say it out loud. What are your needs as a person? What are your needs as a person? That is right. And as you become aware of your needs, become aware that in front of you, you can create a way, a path, and become aware of all those visions, those ways of being. What can you do? How can you be? What can you do to meet all these needs in the future? You can either choose one of these ways or you can create a new way in front of you. Absolutely new way of being. And as you do that, you can bring your hands close to each other slowly, as fast and slow as you want to, as you begin to create that new way. You can bring it as slowly and as fast, as naturally as you want to. Bring it closer as you create one way of being, one action, becoming aware of that one decision that you need to make or one action that you need to take, one way of being, which is creative, which is flexible, which gives you options of being the way you want and meets all your needs. That is right. That meets all your needs, helping you be who you really are, helping you achieve what you really want, helping you take the actions that you really want to take. What is that way of being? You're able to see that clearly in front of you right now. A way of being that's good for you now and is good for you long term. Some actions that are necessary to take to meet all your needs and to be who you really are. That is right. That is right. Bring your hands together now. Integrate those two sides so that you can now choose to be and do what you really want to do as a person, becoming aware of what you need to do now to meet those needs. Bring your hands together gently now as you create those needs. And as you do that, you're able to see in front of you now a vision. You're able to see in front of you what you're doing or what you're going to do in the future to meet all these needs. A situation where you're no longer in a dilemma and you have taken a decision. You're able to see that picture in front of you where you have taken a decision. And as I now count from 1 to 3 and clap my hand, you're going to imagine this vision, this picture split into a million pixels, and you will land right in the middle of that moment, right in the middle of that the place where you have taken that decision and you are decisive and you're sure and you're strong about your action. On the count of 3 now, 1, 2, 3. Coming now to a place of decision, knowing what you really want, becoming aware that there is always a way to meet all your needs, there's always a way to do what you really want to do. And knowing that there are always pros and cons of different options, but you are now aware of what you really want and you're okay with certain things and you are okay with some things working and some not, but you know what you exactly want right now as a person. And becoming aware of that, knowing that you have within you all the resources that you ever need as a person, knowing that you have the ability to make decisions faster and stronger and smarter, and that there is no reason for you to stay stuck in any situation at any point in time, knowing that you're fast and courageous and with a large vision in front of you. On the count of 5, you may now become aware of your surroundings, becoming more wiser, courageous, and stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you may now open your eyes whenever you feel comfortable. You may now open your eyes whenever you feel comfortable. Okay, so this is the parts integration process. Like all other techniques, it's not necessary the same technique would work for everybody or will work all the time. Okay, that maturity we all have to understand, right? There are some times that this technique might work amazingly well with one person and another person it might just be okay. Then you have to combine it with something else. You have to do something else. You have to try something else. You just got to be creative with all that because it's a toolkit, right? It's not a single tool. One tool and then a combination of tools is what will give you the best result.